So just before Dawn ran out of sand, she managed to get this last stone on. She got it all blown out with the hoover, as you saw. And now we're just waiting on the sand to be delivered. Now that can only mean one thing: high-speed paint removal. Let's get on with it.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are and whenever you're watching this. We are doing some more blue paint scraping at the moment. We started yesterday because we're waiting for sand to carry on doing the outbuilding. That has just arrived. I'm not really sure what the time is. I'm guessing around midday. But we'd already, as you can see, if I turn you around, we've already moved everything out of the room and out of the way. So we're committed now to finishing off this. It's almost done. There's a tiny little patch down here, and then this, I was going to say wall, but it's half of the wall. The lines there from the previous petitions, so not too much to do, and it's looking a lot nicer. Oh, we did expose this, which, like, it looks old. It will be old. It was put in when the house was built, but on a whole, it's actually pretty sound, because that's another thing we need to do, is to room by room expose the lintels to see what we've got going on. But we were pleasantly surprised yesterday, especially as this, let me turn you around to Ben. Hello.
Hello.
Especially as this room was one of the wettest.
The wet room, yeah.
This had, I'll tilt you upwards, holes this side of the room and behind me. Yeah. So this is where most of the water damage was. So we're quite surprised with that. Yeah, lintel.
It's bone dry.
Yeah, bone dry. I can see a couple of really old woodworm holes. Yeah, nothing new. No dust, nothing. So
which then led us on to, oh, we could leave them exposed.
Yeah, just as a thought.
It is a thought. We don't know yet.
Clean them up. They're just thoughts, and it's the same as I was thinking yesterday. If I turn you around, that window over there actually is not a bad window. Ideally, and this is like where you have little dreams, don't you, of what you want it to look like.
Big dream.
Big dreams. We'd like it to be wooden sash windows and shutters and all of that, like it was when it was first built. We know it had shutters because, not shutters,
sash windows.
Sash windows, because we found the remnants in the shed and sort of dotted around the place. And it did have shutters. We've been told by the lady who used to live here before, so we know it had shutters. So yeah. there's more dreams of what we'd like to do.
Big dreams.
Yeah, because the windows at the back are not as nice. So that's another reason why at some point we probably will change the back windows to either match the front ones, or, if the dream comes true, do sash windows all round. Because what is there? There's only
two of these.
Two windows that look like this. The rest of the windows, they're not matching, but they're more matching than that one. Yeah. So anyway, I will stop a waffling. That was just thoughts as we were scraping paint off yesterday. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely if we could have sash windows put back in here, and
a possible exposed lintel.
Yeah, but anyway,
we will see.
We will see. Maybe in a couple of years.
Yeah.
And we will get on with scraping this paint. We won't subject you to all of it, but we just thought, seeing as we've been waiting for the sand, we've done bits and pieces, but this is the majority of what we've been doing, and we didn't record any of it yesterday.
It's time consuming, isn't it?
Yeah, so we will chuck you on the stand and you can watch us peel paint.
You'd think scraping the blue paint off the lime would be easy, which on a whole it was, but there were various places where it stuck like glue, and it took ages and ages just to get rid of a little patch. Just where I'm sat now in the bottom left hand corner, that whole bottom section was stuck like glue. 3 hours 20 minutes, and then the camera decided it was going to run out of battery, and it took another 20 minutes from there just to finish it off. Let's see what it looks like now it's finished. So here we go. Dawn decided it'd be nice to try the bed in the corner of the room for now, and it does make it look quite grand. And the added bonus with that is, and I'm going to show you our trade secrets now, we can stick a load of stuff down the back and no one can see it. But without that blue, there's a couple of tiny little bits. There's some up there, tiny little bit. Without that blue, it does make a huge difference just to how the room feels. Dawn said we've still got all the white to get rid of and a ceiling to put up and everything else, but just for a place to come at the end of the day and be comfortable and sleep well, there it is. Still got that pile of stuff. There we go. I am at the moment beat. Okay, so I've freed up this little bit over here, and then we can see just how much stone there is, which I need to avoid. In here is the tree, and then there's a hollow beneath the tree. So going down this side, that I know I'll cut across sideways now and tidy it up a bit, straight on to a tiny little stone. Sparks fly, blunt chain, but I must admit it is a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Definitely winning. Big bar, somebody suggested a big bar, so I've used a big bar. Someone suggested a flat bit drill. That sort of works quite well actually for feeling out where the stone is. Chisels have been recommended, everything's been recommended, and I think I've had a pop at all of them, and I think it is just going to be a little bit at a time. But compared to what was there originally, there's a lot less now. So I'm just going to have 5 minutes away from the route, and I thought I would show you our very much needed, or very much needing a mow land briefly. We got, I'm not sure if we've said before, we've got the tomatoes planted and the cucumbers planted. As we've said before, a little bit late, but we do have somewhere, there we go, we got some tomato flowers coming, so even if we get a few tomatoes, it's been worth it. The blackcurrant which we kept, this one is an original blackcurrant that did have blackcurrants on it, and the birds beat us to it. And then walking down here, we've still got the dead hedge. Still got the dead hedge to do, but it's not going anywhere. But it is just, look how quickly it's just started to take over. Now apple tree wise, they're doing some interesting things. This is the big tall apple tree, which goes right up there, which has the three limbs on it. Now the end of this limb, for some reason, seems to be dying, but as of last year, the same as last year even, we've got apples on this one. There's the sloe, that's producing sloe berries, and then round here I can actually see some red in that apple tree. This is absolutely covered in apples. We believe they're crab apples, but it is smothered, which is absolutely incredible. All the way around. Considering this was encased in ivy last year, it is absolutely incredible to think this year it's covered in apples. I'm wading through grass which is about 12 inches tall at the moment, so I'm going to have to get the mower down soon. And then the wonky apple tree, very strange. We didn't even know it was here. If you watch back and find where we were clearing the land, we didn't know an apple tree was here. It seems to have died on two of its trunks, and we have just the remaining one, but again covered in apples. So when the time's right, we're going to take these dead branches off completely and then see what it does again next year. And then just over here are the raspberries we kept. Look at that. We got raspberries. Now I have ordered fruit netting. And I ordered fruit netting and some sticks. And it's stuck in customs in Ireland for some reason. I don't know why. They're good. Have I got any more? There must be a couple. Let's see. They're very small, but very small, but they do taste good. I suppose I should go back up to that root really. So I didn't get back up to that root. I had my couple of raspberries and I came up and I went in. So the sand's arrived. Let's have a look. The sand has arrived, which is good because it now means Dawn's happy. That arrived the day we were stripping the paint. I can't remember what day it was, but then we had some visitors a couple of days running, and as I say, now is now. Now Dawn's out this morning doing what Dawn does really. The best person to tell you about it is Dawn.
Well, I'm just trying to decide on stones rather than making a mix today, because it was forecast for a lot of rain, wasn't it? And it rained a lot overnight.
Yeah, it did.
That looks a bit messy. I'm just trying for sizes, and none of these are fixed. They're just there to make the pattern. So I'm just looking. I'm looking for stones so that when I do make a mix, I don't waste hours searching for stones. So I thought I'd get that done now.
And the canopy's working well.
It is, it's really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Because it is on and off rain at the moment.
Yeah, well, the first plan today was to
Strim and mow,
back,
yeah, which really needs doing.
It's gone crazy out there, so
yeah,
that was the plan. And then when it just carried on raining, I thought, well, whilst Ben's editing, I'll get on and
get some stones doing.
Stones sorted. It's trying to work around an existing wall. They're all sort of balanced. But I want one on that bit to go through to the other side so it
ties it in.
Yeah. But it's just trying to find the right one. Fat enough, wide enough, long enough, and it goes in at an angle so it can't be square.
No.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's right. Right. Can we just thank all of our new subscribers? We've gone up thousands.
Oh.
In a matter of weeks.
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands. So if you are new, thank you so much. We have got new channel members, and I will be running your names up the screen as I'm actually speaking. Thank you so much, channel members. Your support's incredible. Oh yeah, see, lots of secret waves. But we have had lots of new channel members, and we will see you next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Have a lovely week. Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.